Guess who went to the GTCO Food and Drink Festival? It's me. Hey guys, Pearl here. So your friend posted some events to attend one weekend and I asked which he was going to so we can link up, and also because I wanted to step out and it seemed like the best opportunity. See, if there's anything that gets more couchy than a couch potato, it's me. So you understand why this is a big deal.
See you later. Bye.
So my friend said he would be at the GTCO Food and Drinks Festival on the last day, which was Sunday, and I was like, I'm game. So after church, I headed out. Now, first of all, if you know no road for this Lagos, you better ask else you go lost. It took me a while to get a bus from Yanomoro to CMS, where I eventually took another bus to a hotel, and from there I found my way to Landmark, and then I walked down to the venue. But the journey to this place itself was not without its own drama. So there was a rush, right? At Yanomoro, there was no bus to CMS, and the few buses we could get, it was very expensive. Eventually I got a bus and the conductor was charging 800 naira to CMS. I think on a normal day it should be about 500 naira or thereabouts, and he also said no lapping, so people could not lap in the bus. But of course some passengers were not having it, so this caused a lot of issues on the bus, and there was an issue between the conductor and some passengers. It was so serious and so much that the bus had to stop on the bridge, that's on 3rd Milan Bridge. I was literally just taking in the view and making videos, and then the bus stopped, and then the conductor came down and was arguing with this guy. This guy said get straight. Yeah, the conductor, they were just going head to head, and then the driver himself was tired and he came down and was telling the conductor that it's okay, they should go. Conductor said lie oh, this man must pay extra oh, why then they lap oh, they don't know each other oh, blah 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 blah.
And I don't pay him. I give them the money. Saving at 440, they go. Me and them they go. And they see but they were going to Jare. Let's show you a merry band.
So let me just give a little background. So these two guys, they entered. Yes, they did not know each other because we're all at the bus stop. They entered together, but because there was not enough bus, the second guy begged the first guy that they should lap. However, they ended up not lapping, and instead of 4 people sitting on the seat, 5 people sat down. They begged the other passengers on that road to allow the guy to sit extra. So the issue is that the conductor wanted to collect extra money for the 5th guy instead of 4, which is the normal amount of money that should be on the seat. The passengers were saying that after all, nobody was complaining and everybody on that row agreed that the guy should sit. Why does the passenger want to collect money for that extra passenger? So that was what caused the issue. So the driver was telling the conductor to just chill and let us go. The conductor was like, no, you know, he was so stubborn. He got to a point, one woman in the bus was just cursing him and calling him portable. That's how very stubborn guys like him have. At the end of the day, the driver threatened that if this conductor does not get on that bus, he's going to throw him over the 3rd Milan Bridge. Me, I was like, please don't throw him over the 3rd Milan Bridge. What was even funny is that when we got to Obalende and the 2 guys came down, one gave the other 400 naira. It was so funny. So I got to the venue of the festival, and let me tell y'all, people were plenty. Jesus Christ, there were so many people. And another thing I want to point out is that Jesus, Lagos, you people have fine girls. Lagos babes are beautiful. They are so fine, all shapes and sizes and everything. The crowd was massive, and as more people were leaving the venue, more kept trooping in. I think I got to the venue like around 6 p.m. and I even bumped into an old classmate. Like, I keep bumping into people in this Lagos people have not seen in a while. Anyway, my friend I was meeting, he was not at the venue yet, so I decided to look around and buy 1 or 2 things for myself. My budget for the day was 20k, highest. You know, get what I want, chop. 20k is the highest I would spend, and luckily for me, I had something from home I ate before I left my house, so I wasn't very hungry. I ended up spending less than 20k as I bought only popsicle ice cream and zobo drink. The ice cream was from Slush Cafe and I got the pineapple and ginger flavor. And let me tell you something, it was mad. It's one of the best popsicles I've ever had. My friend eventually came around and we just looked around some more. We wanted to go into the game house, but they said they were already closed, so we just walked around and, you know, just taking in the view and everything and the activities. I saw this chess guy Tunde and I asked to take a picture, which he obliged. Then I went to sell with my friends, went to see what was going on outside. The DJ was setting up, music was already blasting, you know, people were just vibing and dancing, and the ones creating content were creating content. I saw a bunch of influencers as well. We danced for a bit outside and then we went back inside, and you know, just fast forward to everything. So I saw this buzz stand where they have this spin and win thing, where if you spin you get a chance to win either a mocktail or one of the items they have on sales. So I was asking, what are the odds I'm going to win something? So I decided to play, and I did. When I played, I think what I won was I have to buy something to get like a discount, or I have to buy something to get like an extra item. But the thing is, it doesn't matter what you spin, it's either you're buying something before you can get a gift, or you're buying something before you can get a discount. So no please. Friend got me a burger also from Slush Cafe, and the burger came with a free mocktail, and to be honest, this mocktail just tasted like water with a touch of flavor, but it's free, so I'm not gonna complain. The burger itself was nothing to write home about, I'm sorry, but that's my honest view. It was getting late and I have to go back to the mainland, and I also have to go to work the next day, and then my weather app was already telling me it was going to rain, which is weird because I almost never check my weather app. Anyway, it was going to rain by 10 p.m, so I needed to get off. Around 10 p.m, my friend and I decided it was time to say goodbyes. It was really fun, and there was so much people. See, just carry money, go for maximum enjoyment. So I headed back to the mainland. I got a bus from Eko going to Yanoworo, and the moment my bus got to Third Milan Bridge, this rain just started from nowhere. Like, it was so windy and the rain was so heavy. I felt the bus was just going to like be blown off the bridge. That's how much the wind was. And you know, when you're on the Third Milan Bridge, you're surrounded by water and everything, there's nothing obstructing the wind, so it just blows you in full force. It was very, very scary, but luckily we got on the mainland in one piece. And when I stopped at Yanoworo, I just had to hide under the bridge, which was futile anyway because the wind and the rain were just blowing from all angles. At the end of the day, I just decided to just enter the rain like that. So I climbed at top of the bridge and I just went to the other side, and then I entered the keke going to my street. I was so drenched by the time I got home. I was drained and wet and cold, but was it worth it? I would say absolutely yes. So tell me, were you at the festival as well? Rate your experience on a scale of 1 to 10. Rain beats me waiting no good. Like, it's so bad. The rain was very, very heavy. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Super gangsta. 40 te manda pro inferno. Caixa de madeira e terno. Martelo de onde vim eu não sou prego. Das profundezas. Super poder do invejosar do sexo. Codeína fez fica preto teto. Que se foda. Às vezes brinco, às vezes falo sério. Forte abraço. O pai da de São Paulo é vários pés. Super. Me viu, passo reto. Sabe que nós derrubar seu prédio. Na quebrada é assim. Fita contra vai voltar ao zero. Qualquer fita compra os dias, mas não deixo quieto. Os números te mandam cemitério. Quem quer guerra, quem quer, também quero. 3. Palavras ambíguas sem mistério. Saiam da frente. Se eu tô no jogo, sabem que eu gero. É o do mais azedo. 12, 9, 3, 8, 0. Azedou.